Kansas on the campus of Wichita State University, X Stadium. And this is the second time we are coming to you with baseball between Tulsa, Sandlot, and the San Diego Stars. Last night's game was the late game, and they got quite a ways into it, but then a big thunderstorm rolled through the area, and lightning was striking all around, and finally they had to come out and suspend the game, and it rained most of the night, so they elected to go ahead and just suspend that game last night at around 11 o'clock, and they said they were going to resume it today after the conclusion of the first game. That first game was a 10-inning contest between the Kansas Cannons and the Derby Twins, the Cannons getting the win to advance, and now we'll see who actually advances out of this contest. This is Matt Jacobs, and I was bringing you the contest last night, so I will step in and bring you the contest here. The conclusion of this one as well, and we are in the bottom of the sixth inning. It'll be Call, Cohens, and Clark due up here for the San Diego Stars. And for the Stars, they find themselves in a big hole here. They are trailing at 9-0 going to the bottom of the sixth. So we'll see who Tulsa Sandlot puts on the mound here. Both teams obviously probably going to be changing their pitching staffs. And it looks like for Tulsa Sandlot, it will be TJ King. He's out of Tulsa, a 6-foot, 195-pounder who is playing at Carl Albert. That's a junior college in Oklahoma. So he will be the man pitching here in the bottom of the sixth, taking on the 4, 5, and 6 hitters in this San Diego Stars lineup. And as we said, Hunter Call, the cleanup hitter, will be up there. He is currently 0 for 2 in the game. Hit into a fielder's choice in the first inning and then struck out swinging in the third. San Diego Stars with just 2 hits so far in the contest. And the first pitch from TJ King hits Call in the back, and that's something we talked about last night, is that, San Diego Stars down big, 9-0, but you go home, you get a chance to sleep, you get up in the morning, and you may have a completely different feel about you than you did the night before. So if anything, this could have been a big break for the San Diego Stars. We'll see. So now Isaiah Cohen's at the plate. He's a young man from right here in Wichita. We talked about the fact last night that the San Diego Stars picked up 4 players from a team called the Wichita Dirtbags. And Isaiah Cohens was one of those 4 players picked up. He was 0 for 2 last night. Struck out in the first inning and then fouled out to first base to end the third inning. Cohen's batting up there from the left side. And he rolls this one up the middle. That'll get through for a base hit. So, San Diego Stars with a little bit of fresh life. And they have made the most of the restart here, putting their first 2 runners aboard. And you can see Cohen's just goes with that one right back up towards the pitcher, and it rolls into center field for a hit. Just the 3rd hit of the game for the Stars. So Mike Clark had one of the 2 hits last night for the Stars. He is up there for the 3rd time in the game, first time in the resumption of the game since last night. Two 2-0 the count here to Clark. Mike Clark out of Las Vegas, but attends San Diego City College. He will be a sophomore there this fall. Takes a pitch high for a ball here, and he's ahead in the count, 3-0. Tough situation to be in if you're Tulsa Sandlot. Up 9-0. You were trying to get out of this game with a run rule victory last night if you're them. Just didn't have enough time to get it done, and now the Stars have loaded the bases with nobody out here, bottom of the sixth. So Brady Jocelyn, who has struck out twice in the game, will be coming to the plate. But before he steps in the batter's box, there will be a visit to the mound. Take a look at the umpires for today's game. In a bit of an interesting turn of events, they are not the same umpires as last night. These are the same umpires that worked the 10-inning game earlier this morning. They hung around to work this game as well. Robert Dickinson behind the plate, Lance Vaughn at first base, and Mike Lentz is over at third. Last night, Mark Wagers was behind the plate. Conversation on the mound has wrapped up. Frank Martinez, who is a guy who does play-by-play and public address announcing for this tournament, shared some interesting information with me before this game. It was a compilation of all the teams that have ever played in this tournament. So if you're curious about these two teams and their numbers of years of participation, well, for Tulsa Sandlot, this is their second tournament ever. They played for the very first time here. Last year, they were 0-3. This year, they're 2-1. Ground ball left side. That'll get through for a base hit. 1 run will score. They going to bring Cohen's. They are. The throw to the plate is cut off. And the San Diego Stars, after being completely stymied last night, have come out fired up here with a bit of a second chance. A new day and a new look for the Stars here in the bottom of the 6th. Brady Jocelyn driving in a pair of runs with a single into left field. So Call scores and Cohen scores. It's now 9-2. Batter is Logan Aguilar. Actually, it's not. Looks like a pinch hitter here for Aguilar. The pinch hitter is Nick Chasey. He's out of Ames, Iowa, plays at Newman University here in Wichita, where he will be a senior. So he is batting in place of Logan Aguilar. And Nick Chasey, his plate appearance very brief. He strikes out. That is the first out of the inning. And look at the high off-speed pitch there, maybe a little bit of a breaking ball. Chasey swinging and did not make contact. So first out of the inning, it keeps the runners at first and second. And the batter due up was Will James, but instead it will be another new hitter. And this is Dylan Fishbow, and Dylan Fishbow has been off to a great start in this tournament. He's hitting .667 for the Stars. Did not get the start last night, but he does get a chance to play here in the resumption of this game. Takes a pitch outside for a ball here. So Fishbow 6 for 9 so far in this tournament. A double, a triple, 1 run driven in. He's walked twice, struck out twice. Started 2 of the 4 games Sandlot has played in. Pitch fouled off. I talked to head coach Sam Hughes of the Stars last night. He said that Fishbow wouldn't start the game, but he would be one of the first bats they bring off in a pinch-hitting situation. Of course, the tenor of the game changed. It's not really a true pinch-hitting situation here. It's not where the coach says, hey, go grab a bat, you're going up there. Fishbow probably knew from the start today that he was going to get an at-bat. And he takes high for ball 4. So the bases are once again loaded. Clark is over at third. Jocelyn is at second. And Dylan Fishbow at first with the walk. So back to the top of the lineup. One out, bases loaded, and Ethan Wright is up there. Wright was 0 for 3 last night. A line out to center field. He was robbed of a hit in the first inning. Then he fouled out deep down the line in right field and had a fly out to center field. Takes a pitch away here. Ethan Wright, no relation to Jason Wright, the clutch hitter for the Stars. Ethan Wright hitting .250 on the tournament coming into yesterday. But after going 0 for 3 last night, his batting average has now dipped. He's hitting .200 for the tournament at 3 for 15. Looks like Tulsa Sandlot is changing their pitcher here. We'll take a short break and come back and tell you who it is when we return.
Whether you're preparing a perfect meal, getting people back on the road, protecting online privacy, or supporting your patient's health, you want to be the best professional in your field. At Butler Community College, our focus is getting you the highly specialized and versatile training needed to start your career in as little as a year. Our classroom experiences are fine-tuned by industry professionals. You'll launch into the workforce with the confidence and skills to make you stand out from the rest. Butler Community College. Real college. Really affordable.
Back here at the 90th NBC World Series. This tournament started in 1935. Satchel Paige was promised $1,000 to bring his team to Wichita to play in the NBC tournament. And the tournament has kept rolling ever since then. So Duncan Bowles, one of the few players on this Tulsa Sandlot team who is not from the Tulsa metropolitan area. He's actually from Amarillo, Texas. He is 6'6", 220 pounds. From Amarillo, Texas, Amarillo Junior College. Logan Tibbett, who also plays alongside him at Amarillo Junior College, pitched in the game last night. So Tulsa Sandlot last night using Cale Wetwiska for 2 innings, David Dean for 2 innings, and Logan Tibbett for an inning. Each of those pitchers throwing scoreless innings. Cale Wetwiska had 2 scoreless, so did David Dean. Logan Tibbett had 1. But TJ King running into trouble here today, and so now he is replaced by Duncan Bowles. So far, 2 runs in for the Stars. Just 1 out here in the inning, and that pitch is high for ball 4. Ethan Wright draws a bases-loaded walk from the new pitcher. That'll be an RBI for him. And that brings Mike Clark home for the 3rd run of the inning. So now Brady Jocelyn is at 3rd. Dylan Fishbow is at 2nd. And Ethan Wright is at 1st. So still just 1 out of the inning, bases loaded. Danny Zepeda walked 3 times last night. In the 1st inning, the 3rd inning, and the 5th inning. So he's a very patient hitter. Now he takes one through the right side of the infield. That'll knock in at least 1 run. They're going to hold the runner coming around 3rd, and that was the right call to make. It was a shallow single into right field. Solomon Skolnick came up with the ball. Would have probably thrown the 2nd runner out, but Danny Zepeda comes up with an RBI single. That scores Brady Jocelyn. Now it's a 4-run inning for the Stars, and all of a sudden they are right back in this one. Fishbow goes to third, Ethan Wright to second, Danny Zepeda at first, and now the ever-dangerous Jason Wright at the plate for the Stars. We were talking to the coaches last night. They said he is just a clutch hitter. He understands every situation at the plate. And more often than not, he comes through with a big hit when is needed. Jason Wright with 5 hits in the tournament so far. And he has driven in 5 runs. Swing and a miss here. Jason Wright singled down the left field line back in the first inning last night. In the third inning, he drew a walk. In the fifth inning, he flew out to center field. Chance to do some more damage here. Bases still loaded. Still just 1 out in the inning. This one is hit in the air to left center field. Center fielder will give way to the left fielder, who comes up throwing. The runner tags and will score. So it's an RBI sac fly for Jason Wright. Gets the job done here. And the score is now 9-5 as Dylan Fishbow scores. So Hunter Call started this all off by being hit by a pitch. That's how this resumed game got going, and then he came in and scored on the 2-run single by Brady Jocelyn. Batting for the second time here in the inning with 2 outs. Fouls one back into the net behind the plate. Call taking a moment. Now ready for the pitch. Call attending Biola University. This one in the air. This might fall into left field. It will. That'll be a run-scoring single for Hunter Call. As coming in to score is Ethan Wright from second base. Boy, the San Diego Stars dugout is fired up, and what a change of events here in this contest. It was 9-0 Sandlot, and nothing was going the Stars' way last night. They got a night's rest, a new day, and a totally different situation now for the Stars. So Isaiah Cohen's back at the plate. He had a single up the middle earlier in this inning. This pitch down low. 1-1 the count at 88 miles an hour. Duncan Bowles, the 5th Sandlot pitcher of the game, 2nd pitcher here in this inning. In the resumption. Did he go? No. High for ball 2. Two-one pitch, misses low. Now the count's gone to 3-1. 3-1 pitch is fouled back, and the count has run full here. Runners at first and second, 2 outs in the inning. 6 runs have come in here for the San Diego Stars. So we were talking about the number of appearances for each of these two teams. This is the 27th appearance all time for the San Diego Stars in this tournament. This ball is lifted in the air to left field, and left fielder had to make some adjustments in a hurry, but going back and making the catch is Dylan Fishbow, and the inning comes to an end. A big inning for the San Diego Stars. They score 6 runs, and all of a sudden they are right back in it here at the 90th NBC tournament. We'll be right back.
I'm bougie. I'm like $7 bougie.
The all-new $7 deal lovers menu at Pizza Hut. Choose your $7 faves 7 days a week.
Because it's only a deal if you love it.
No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
The 90th NBC World Series, the 2024 edition from X Stadium on the campus of Wichita State University. As expected, a new pitcher into the game for the Stars. And this will be Landon Pesina. He is from San Diego, plays at San Diego Mesa College. Three pitchers pitched last night for the Stars. Jake Meade got the start. Jason Gonzalez came in relief. Hayden DeAnda pitched in relief. And now it is Landon Pesina. Noah Goodshield, the leadoff batter in the lineup up there for Sandlot Tulsa. Goodshield was 1 for 2 last night. Doubled and scored in the first inning. Flew out to right also in the first inning as they sent 10 batters to the plate. He walked in the third inning and was hit by a pitch in the fifth. So batting here in the top of the seventh. His team's lead has been cut to just 3. Noah Goodshield hitting .429 in the tournament coming into the game. He has 3 hits and 7 at-bats before last night. So now he is 4 for 9. Two pitch. Swing and a miss, and Pesina strikes out Goodshield to start the top of the 7th. So Noah Smallwood will be at the plate. Smallwood 1 for 4. Swing and a miss here. And Smallwood down on the count, 0-2. Delivery. Fastball misses just outside 88 miles an hour. Now a pitch off speed, missing inside. So Smallwood trying to battle back here after falling behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. High fastball at 87. And both Sandlot batters here in the inning have struck out swinging. Landon Pacino had pitched 1 inning in the tournament coming into this appearance. He'd walked 1 and struck out 1. 1 scoreless inning of work. This will be a new hitter at the plate for Sandlot. This will be Nate Murphy batting in place of Brody Green, the TCU player, so he is out of the contest. This ball is hit high in the air, foul territory. It's going to be out of play off the roof of one of the adjoining buildings at the Wichita State Baseball Complex. Nate Murphy from Bixby, Oklahoma. He plays at Northeastern Oklahoma A&M. So Tulsa Sandlot had not been retired in order in any inning of this game last night. They're in danger of going in order here. The 0-2 pitch misses low and away. 1-2 now the count to Murphy. Nate Murphy hitting 167 in the NBC tournament. He is 1 for 6 at the plate so far. That one hit was a single. He's walked once, struck out twice, fouls one back towards the press box here. Hayes Larks will play the winner of this one 30 minutes after this one ends. There's a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Will it fall? Yes, it will. 2 out, base knock for Nate Murphy. So Gabe Russell will be at the plate now. He pinch hit in the 4th inning of the game last night. He is 0 for 2. Has a ground out to second and a fly out to left. There's a swing and a miss. Pitch in for a strike. 2-2 the count to Russell. Messina checks the runner at first. Now comes set. 0-2 pitch misses. It's going to get away from the catcher right. Going to second on the wild pitch is Nate Murphy. So Tulsa Sandlot scored 4 runs in the first inning, 2 more in the second, 1 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, and they were leading at 9-0 before the thunderstorm hit. So far, since this game has resumed, the San Diego Stars have managed to put up a 6th spot in the bottom of the 6th. 1-2 pitch. Off the plate, ball 2. Swing and a miss here by Gabe Russell. So Sandlot, which had been rolling offensively, finds themselves a bit stymied here in the top of the 7th. They get 1 runner on, but stranding him at second base, and the Stars, with a lot of new life, they're excited as they come to the plate in the bottom of the 7th. When we return, you're watching the NBC tournament.
There's something happening in Wichita. Excitement, movement, a vibe. A city that offers amazing experiences delivered with heart. From arts to attractions, nightlife to sports, you feel the energy at every turn. A little fancy, a little funky, but always friendly. Come see the place we love. We think you'll love it too. Discover more at visitwichita.com.
Whether you're preparing a perfect meal, getting people back on the road, protecting online privacy, or supporting your patient's health, you want to be the best professional in your field. At Butler Community College, our focus is getting you the highly specialized and versatile training needed to start your career in as little as a year. Our classroom experiences are fine-tuned by industry professionals. You'll launch into the workforce with the confidence and skills to make you stand out from the rest. Butler Community College. Real college. Really affordable.
So here's a look at what we were dealing with last night in this game. See that big lightning strike off behind the baseball practice facility here at Wichita State, and that is the lightning strike that prompted officials to suspend that game last night. At first, they were just going to wait for about an hour and see if the storm moved through, and it was a good thing they didn't wait because the storm really just kind of stalled out over Wichita for several hours. So instead of making everyone wait and play in the wee hours of the morning, they just said, you know what, come back, we'll play at noon tomorrow and figure out who gets to play the Hayes Larks. Pitch is fouled back here by Mike Clark. And the ball landed in our camera operator's box. Our camera operator, Lath Cobb, is holding up the baseball and showing it to everyone here inside the press box. Now, the broadcaster's booth is about 3 booths down from the camera operator's booth, but how about that? Wonder if he had a replay of it coming towards him or not. We'll see if they do have that in the truck. Yeah, we can't really see there, but there's Lath holding up the baseball. It's too dark for us to really see it, though. There's a pitch missing outside, and that is a walk to Mike Clark to lead off the bottom of the 7th. So Clark has now walked in 2 plate appearances here in the resumption of this ball game. And Brady Jocelyn will be at the plate. He drove in a pair of runs with a bases-loaded single back in the 6th inning. Jocelyn swings and misses at a pitch here. And And now he's down on the count 0-2. Ball rolled on the ground to the third baseman. This could be 2, 5, 4, 3. They got him at first. A double play hit into by Brady Jocelyn. And the Tulsa Sandlot defense stepping up there. Starting that double play was Nate Murphy over there at third base. And that'll take some of the air out of the San Diego Stars, at least for a moment. So Nick Chasey at the plate. He struck out swinging his first time up. Steps away from a pitch that was up and a bit in. Duncan Bowles still out there on the mound for Sandlot. Settling in here. And this ball hit pretty well into right center field. It's going to be a long run, and it will be gone. A solo homer for the San Diego Stars. And Nick Chasey drives it out to the right center field power alley. And now the Stars are back within 2. It's 9-7. That ball really well struck by Nick Chasey. Drives it out of the park. So now with 2 outs, the batter will be Dylan Fishbow. Fishbow walked in the 6th inning and scored a run. Well, we talked about some of the wind being out of the sails of the Stars after that double play. Nick Chasey puts the wind right back in him with that home run. Ball is hit foul down the third baseline. The pitch missing outside. And the count is full here, 3-2. Pitch outside, ball 4, a full count walk issued to Dylan Fishbow. He's walked twice now in this game today. So the second walk of the inning issued by Duncan Bowles. Pitch bouncing in the dirt here. Fishbow advances to second on the play. So 2 outs in the inning. Runner in scoring position at second base. Seems really improbable to say at this point in time, but the game-tying run is at the plate here. Just a few moments ago, it seems, the Sandlot team had a 9-0 lead. That home run had an exit velo of 97 miles per hour. It went 397 feet out of the ballpark. Thanks to our TrackMan data from Wichita State, relayed over to me by our official scorer, Wyatt Ebersole, one of the athletic department staff members here at WSU. So Ethan Wright at the plate, the leadoff hitter, and he walks for the second time since we resumed play today. So 3 walks now issued in the inning. And that may be it for Duncan Bowles. So Bowles will head to the showers. And we'll see who Sandlot Tulsa brings to the mound. Looks like the new pitcher for Sandlot is going to be Chandler Fowler. So Chandler Fowler started the game as the designated hitter. Now he has changed positions and will be a relief pitcher. And he becomes the 6th pitcher of the game for Sandlot. So TJ King started today in the resumption. Then Duncan Bowles came on. And now it will be Chandler Fowler. So 3 pitchers used last night through the first 6 innings. 3 pitchers used here in the first inning and 2/3. Dylan Fishbow is over at second base. Ethan Wright is at first. 2 outs in the inning. Inning started with a walk to Mike Clark. He was erased on the double play that Brady Jocelyn hit into. Then Nick Chasey crushed an almost 400-foot home run to right center field. It went 397. Then a walk to Dylan Fishbow. He went to second on the wild pitch. And a walk to Ethan Wright. Danny Zepeda will be at the plate. He is yet to be retired in this game. He was walked 3 times last night, and he had an RBI single here this morning. I guess I should say afternoon. It's now after the 1 o'clock hour here, Central Time. First pitch misses inside from the new pitcher, Chandler Fowler. He's out of Jenks, Oklahoma. Played his freshman year of college baseball at Fort Scott. Has now transferred to Howard Junior College in Texas. Wind out of the north, but not really blowing all that much. What wind there is blowing in from left field. Another fastball misses inside. Ground ball right side. This could end the inning. Second baseman flips it to the shortstop, covering the bag at second. The fielder's choice does end things here. But the San Diego Stars get one more run on the solo shot by Nick Chasey. They trail it 9-7. We're going to the top of the 8th here at X Stadium in Wichita.
At Davis Moore, we make sure there's something for everyone at each of our locations. We stock vehicles spanning almost every make and model. We're confident you will find exactly what you're looking for. Every vehicle on our lot has passed our 171-point inspection to ensure safety and reliability. Customer service is our top priority, and our friendly and expert staff will guide you through the process every step of the way. Come shop Wichita's best selection of used cars at any one of our locations, or check us out online at davis-moore.com.
All right, so we told you that one of those foul balls went right into the booth of our camera operator, Lath Cobb, and there he is showing off the baseball. And as he pulls back, you can kind of see the logo on it. So Lath is a pretty smiley guy about getting that foul ball. Wonder what he's going to do with it. Our camera operator is willing to put themselves in harm's way to get the shot. 4 cameras here for action on the field. I think there's 12 cameras total around the stadium by the time you add the dugout cams and the various robotic cameras, but 4 cameras catching the majority of the action. High home, center field, and then one on top of the first base dugout and another on top of the third base dugout here at X Stadium in Wichita. BCTV, affiliated with Butler Community College, the official streaming provider for the NBC tournament. So Chandler Fowler, who came on as a pitcher, still hitting in the lineup for Sandlot. Sandlot had 1 hit in the 7th inning, but otherwise were shut down. There's a ball lifted in the air down the left field line. Pretty well hit. Will it be fair or foul? It is a fair ball. Diving for it was a left fielder, unable to come up with the catch. That was Fishbow. And the ball lands fair down the line, and that will be a lead-off double here in the 8th for Chandler Fowler. One more look at that ball down the line, and you can see the full-on effort by Fishbow, and the ball lands just inside the line. Great call by the official. Great effort over there by Fishbow, but just couldn't quite get there. So with a runner at second and nobody out, the batter will be Brody Russell. Russell has not batted yet here today. Last night in the first 6 innings, he was 2 for 2 at the plate, has reached base safely all 4 times he's been up there. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the first. He walked in the second, doubled down the right field line in the 4th, and singled into right back in the 6th. A lot on the line here for these 2 teams. The winner will turn around and play the Hayes Larks right away. I think they're going to take a 30-minute break in between games. Was supposed to have started at 1:30, but it's 1:16 now, and we've still got a couple of innings of baseball left in this one, so it'll be well past that whenever the Hayes Larks get to play. There's a swing and a miss by Russell. 2-1 the count. Now a bunt laid down, and that's going to roll foul. So Russell will return to the batter's box with a 2-2 count. The pitch. Swung on and missed. So coming back and getting the strikeout for the Stars was Landon Pacina. So he has pitched very well here in relief. With the strikeout now, Trey Freeman will be at the plate. Freeman has driven in a pair of runs despite not having a hit in this game. He had an RBI groundout in the 4th inning. He had a sacrifice fly. He hit out to left field in the 6th. Both times he drove in Chandler Fowler. And look who's on base ahead of him here again. It's Chandler Fowler. So this time it would take a hit to drive in the run, as Fowler is at second instead of third. Pitch is in for a strike here. 1 on, 1 out. Two-one delivery. Encina taking his time. Now a pitch fouled off. Encina comes set. Delivers the 2-2. It is high, and now we have a full count. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming with 1 on and 1 out. Top of the 8th inning. Tulsa Sandlot making just its 2nd appearance ever in the NBC tournament, trying to move on. They would love to get an insurance run or two here. Instead, Russell swings at a pitch that may have been just off the plate. Swing and a miss, 4 3. So after a leadoff double, back-to-back strikeouts here for the Stars pitcher. Garrett Long up there. First pitch to him, misses outside. Long is 0 for 3 in the game. He walked in the 1st inning. Since then has struck out, grounded out, and fouled out to first base. He had one of the last outs in the game last night before the game was called. Rain was already starting to fall, but the rain wasn't the issue last night, at least early. It was the lightning that caused the game to be postponed, and then the heavy rain hit, and it just continued to fall. Swing and a miss here by Long. Temperature up to 92 degrees here in Wichita. It's supposed to be another scorcher in triple digits. That's why they started the first game today at 9 o'clock. They have been starting every day at noon, but with the heat, they wanted to start earlier and have a bit of a break in the afternoon. But with the way things have played out last night and today, there's not going to be any break, really. That Hayes-Larks game versus the winner of this one will probably roll right up to that 6 o'clock hour when the feature game will start. And what a feature game that will be. A rematch of last year's national championship game. Runner goes. Throw to third is not in time. Stealing third is Chandler Fowler. So a full count here to Garrett Long. Payoff pitch from Pencina. Popped up. That will be out of play. Into the stands here at X Stadium. It's Tyler Field at X Stadium on the campus of Wichita State University. Home of the Wichita State Shockers. Shockers during the 90s and 2000s were the winningest college baseball team in the country. Shockers just finished their first year under head coach Brian Green. That baseball landed right on the armrest of one of the chairs, one of the empty chairs here at X Stadium. Just came to a perfect sitting place right on the armrest. And now it falls off. No, it's still there. So a full count pitch again to Garrett Long. It's been a long at bat. And that is outside, just off the plate for ball 4. So runners at the corners now for Sandlot. We were talking to the Sandlot manager, Jake Russell. And he says that their goal with their program is to teach their players toughness, help them with their mechanics, their preparation, but they try to teach these guys more than just baseball. 9-hole hitter, Solomon Skolnick at the plate. He has singled, scored a run, driven in a run with a bases-loaded walk way back in the first inning. That seems like a long time ago, the first inning. It was a different day. That was last night. 0-1 pitch. Runner at first goes. This one is popped up in the air on the infield right side. The second baseman comes over and makes the catch to end the inning. So, Sandlot threatens with runners at the corners, but they cannot push another run across the plate. Their lead has shrunk. It's down to 2. We're going to the bottom of the 8th here at Wichita.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. And volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it. Because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
Back here at Wichita State University, the home of the 2024 NBC World Series. This one has gotten interesting. Tulsa had the 9-0 lead when we had to stop play last night due to a severe thunderstorm rolling through the area. And this game resumed this afternoon, and all of a sudden the San Diego Stars have gotten hot. They have scored 6 runs in the 6th inning, 1 more in the 7th. They're back within 2 runs. Going to the bottom of the 8th here at X Stadium. And their most clutch hitter, Jason Wright, will be up there to lead things off. First pitch here is in there for a strike. Chandler Fowler, the 6th pitcher of the game for Tulsa Sandlot. And what really starts to play into the factor for Sandlot is the fact that they have to turn around and play right away if they win this game. Jason Wright lifts this one high in the air to right field, and the catch is made for the first out of the inning. Not saying that Sandlot will win it, but if they do, they've really had to use a lot of pitchers here. And that may have an impact on them if they are able to move on. Well, meanwhile, the Stars have only used 4 pitchers in this contest, so maybe a little bit better situation for them if they were to advance. Hunter Call got things started today. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run later on in the 6th inning. He had an RBI single. The Stars sent 11 men to the plate back in the 6th inning. As we said, they scored 6 runs in that frame. They've added one more since in the 7th, a solo homer by Nick Chasey. Call batting up there, nobody on, 1 out. Takes a pitch way outside. Hunter Call had been 0 for 2 last night, but has been on base both times here today. Ground ball down the line, it's a fair ball. Nice play over there at third, a long throw across a diamond for the out. That nice defensive play made over there at third base by Nate Murphy. One more look at the long throw there. So now 2 outs in the inning, and it's Isaiah Cohen's at the plate. Cohen singled and scored in the 6th inning. Later ended the 6th inning by flying out to left field. Cohen's from right here in Wichita, getting ready for his senior season at Tabor College. Up the road about an hour or so from here in Hillsboro. Takes a pitch high for a ball. 2-0 the count to Cohen's. 9-7, Tulsa leading the San Diego Stars. Winner gets to Hayes Larks 30 minutes after this one ends, and Cohen draws a 2-out walk. That is the bane of the existence of pitching coaches. So Mike Clark up there, he has walked twice today. Last night he was 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout, so he has been on base 3 out of 4 times in this game. Reaches up, hits one in the air to right field, almost right at the right fielder. Hardly had to move. And the catch is made by Solomon Skolnick for the 3rd out of the inning. So for the first time since this game resumed today, the Stars are held scoreless. So now they'll be down to their final 3 outs when they come to the plate in the bottom of the 9th. We are going to the top of the 9th inning. Sandlot holding on to a narrow 9-7 lead.
At Evergy, we're focused not just on what we power, but on who we power, right here in our community. We provide payment assistance to our neighbors who need it. Invest in organizations and people, creating opportunity for all to benefit. And volunteer our time around our hometown so that together we improve it. Because we're committed to spreading good energy throughout our community. Evergy, the utility company.
Have you ever needed to stop or change the way you do something you love because of aches, pains, or injury? The physical therapists at Select Physical Therapy are here to get you back to work, life, and your favorite activities. Most importantly, your goals are their goals. Their movement experts will listen and develop an individualized treatment plan so you can heal. Begin care faster by requesting an appointment today at selectphysicaltherapy.com. Experience the power of physical therapy at Select Physical Therapy.
We are back here at Wichita State University. There's a look at the campus and the flag, which is barely moving out there beyond the right field fence. Well, one of these two teams will stay here and play. 30 minutes after the conclusion of this game, they will take on the Hayes Larks. So right now it looks like Sandlot has the best chance of doing that. They have a 2-run lead, but San Diego Stars have been charging hard since this game resumed today. And they may still have some fight left in them in the bottom of the 9th. We will see how this inning transpires. For now, though, the leadoff batter is the leadoff man in the lineup. That is Noah Goodshield. He struck out back in the 7th inning. For the game, he is 1 for 3. He has a double, a run scored. He's been walked and hit by a pitch. So he is the spark plug at the top of this lineup for this Tulsa team. Fouls one straight back. Top of the 9th inning in what has to be one of the most interesting games that most of these players have ever played in. Game started in one month and is going to end in a different month. How about that? Ground ball, right side, fielded cleanly. And stepping on the bag is Mike Clark for the first out of the inning. Kind of crazy when you think about it that way. I played a game so long it started in one month and ended in another. I'm going to put that on my broadcasting resume, actually. Noah Smallwood at the plate. He struck out swinging back in the 7th inning. His only plate appearance since we resumed this afternoon. There's a pitch fouled back. Pitch missing. Two and one the count. One out. Nobody on. Sandlot would love to get an insurance run or two here. Pitch is missing inside. Now a 3-1 count. Noah Smallwood reached in the first inning and has not been on base since. That pitch is outside for ball 4. So a 1-out walk here to Smallwood. That'll bring to the plate Nate Murphy. His first plate appearance of the game came back in the 7th inning, hitting in place of Brody Green, and he hit a single out into left field. Made it as far as second base, but was stranded there when the inning came to an end. A throw over to first base. Smallwood gets back. Pitch is high here. One oh the count to Nate Murphy. This pitch, a strike on the outside corner. And the count is evened up 1-1, an 86-mile-an-hour offering there. Landon Pacina has been on in relief for the Stars for a little while. Now the runner goes. It's a hit and run, and it's going to get down into left field. Going first to third on the play will be Smallwood. And Sandlot has runners on the corners for the second time in as many innings. Last inning, they stranded those two men on base. We'll see what they do here, but Nate Murphy has hit safely in both plate appearances in this game. A hit and run that worked out really well there for Sandlot. So Gabe Russell making his 4th plate appearance here in the game. He's 0 for 3 so far. 2 at-bats last night, 1 at-bat here today. Jackson Smith started the game and drove in a pair of runs and scored a run in 2 plate appearances, but then Gabe Russell came in to replace him. Jason Wright, the young man, still looking at where he wants to play college ball in the fall. The catcher comes out to try to settle down his pitcher. Landon Pacina says, yeah, I got you. I'm good. So 1-0 pitch coming here to Russell. That pitch is high. Runners at the corners, 1 out. Sandlot up by 2, looking for some insurance. A throw to first, the runner gets back. Runner at third did not take off. Three and 0 now the count here to Gabe Russell. This pitch well outside. That is ball 4. And all of a sudden, the bases are loaded full of Sandlot players. So Noah Smallwood is at third. Nate Murphy is at second. And now Gabe Russell is at first. That'll bring to the plate Chandler Fowler, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause here at the plate, wearing those bright yellow gloves. At the plate, those are kind of like those work gloves that a lot of players like to wear. And his first pitch swinging, popping it up, foul territory. It will be out of play, about 2 rows deep behind the first base dugout. A couple of fans hanging out down there. They'll get an easy souvenir out of it, if they can find it. Where'd it go? Ah, she found it. 0-1 the count here to Chandler Fowler. Chandler Fowler was hitting 167 in the tournament. Now he hits one high in the air, an infield fly. That is the second out of the inning. So base is still loaded now. And Brody Russell will be at the plate. Russell was not retired last night in 4 plate appearances. Hit by a pitch, walked, a double and a single. Today, though, he's been up once and has struck out swinging. Here he fouls one off. And it's kind of crazy the difference that a day can make. Oh, 0-1 pitch with 2 outs in the inning and the bases loaded. That is off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss here. And now 1-2 the count. So, Pensina is 1 strike away from getting out of this inning. Trying to keep his team in it. They're down by 2. They don't want to give up any more runs. Pitch fouled back. Ball is fouled off yet again, so a good battle here with Russell. Pensina trying to get the final strike he needs. Brody Russell not going away easily. Swing and a miss. That is strike 3. So Pensina comes in and throws a couple of scoreless innings. Sandlot came into this resumed game with 9 runs. And assuming the game ends after 9 innings, they will finish with 9 runs. So now it all comes down to this. The Stars need 2 to tie it, 3 to win. One of these two teams will find their way into a game against the Hayes Larks. We'll find out which of these two teams it is when we return.
Whether you're preparing a perfect meal, getting people back on the road, protecting online privacy, or supporting your patient's health, you want to be the best professional in your field. At Butler Community College, our focus is getting you the highly specialized and versatile training needed to start your career in as little as a year. Our classroom experiences are fine-tuned by industry professionals. You'll launch into the workforce with the confidence and skills to make you stand out from the rest. Butler Community College. Real college. Really affordable.
At Davis Moore, we make sure there's something for everyone at each of our locations. We stock vehicles spanning almost every make and model. We're confident you will find exactly what you're looking for. Every vehicle on our lot has passed our 171-point inspection to ensure safety and reliability. Customer service is our top priority, and our friendly and expert staff will guide you through the process every step of the way. Come shop Wichita's best selection of used cars at any one of our locations, or check us out online at davis-moore.com.
Back here at X Stadium on the campus of Wichita State University. A very roasty Wichita, Kansas. Temperature at 93 degrees at the moment. Expected to climb into triple digits. And on a warm day, there's nothing that these two teams want more than to play another game. For Tulsa Sandlot, the formula is simple. Give up 1 run or less, and they're moving on. The Stars know they need 2 to extend the game, or 3 runs to win it. Will we have some walk-off theatrics, or will Sandlot hold on in a white-knuckle ride to the finish of this one? They've already seen their 9-0 lead evaporate to just 2 runs. Leadoff batter in the inning will be Brady Jocelyn. He is 1 for 2 today, 1 for 4 in the game, including 2 strikeouts last night. Today, he has a 2-run single in the 6th inning. He hit into a double play in the 7th. Now he's swinging, popping one up here. This should be playable down the right field line, and Skolnick over makes the catch, and that is the first out of the inning. So Sandlot 2 outs away now from moving on. The Stars sending 7, 8, and 9 in their lineup, but their 8-hole hitter right here, Nick Chasey, is a guy who hit a long home run his last time up. Crushed one out to right center field. Does he have another homer in him? Takes a pitch for a strike. Takes another pitch for a strike. And it's an 0-2 count. Just off the plate. Off the plate again, this time low as well. So Chasey has taken 4 pitches in this at-bat, 2 for strikes, 2 for balls. 2-2 delivery. That is hit into the gap into right center field, and that will get down. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Chasey is not going to stop at 2. Yes, he is. Boy, he kind of put his head down and motored around second base. I thought he was going to try to go for 3. Eventually, he stopped and returned to the second base bag. So how about Nick Chasey coming on here? Pinch hitting for Logan Aguilar, and he has come up with a homer and a double. And now the game-tying run is at the plate in the form of Dylan Fishbow, and he has been the best hitter in this tournament for the San Diego Stars. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more entertaining, You were wrong. Fishbow has walked twice in 2 plate appearances, scored 1 run. Swing and a miss here, an off-speed pitch. That was 74 miles an hour. So Chandler Fowler through the 8th inning. He's trying to close things out here in the 9th. Got the first batter out, but now he's got a runner at second base. Facing a very good hitter, but Fishbow takes that one for a strike. And he's behind on the count here, 0-2. Called strike 3 to Fishbow, and that is a big second out in this inning. So the final hope for the San Diego Stars rests on the shoulders of Ethan Wright. Ethan Wright hitting .200 for the tournament. He has walked twice since we resumed play here today. Walked with the bases loaded to drive in a run back in the 6th. Also walked in the 7th. Batting here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. If he gets on, the game continues. If he is out, the season is over for the San Diego Stars. Fouls off a pitch into the bleachers. Facing a 1-1 pitch here. And that is off the plate. Chandler Fowler, the relief pitcher here for Sandlot. Needs 1 more out to send his team to a date with the Hayes Larks 30 minutes after this one is completed. Pitch is low. So now the count is 3-1 here to Ethan Wright from El Cajon, California. Pitch is off the plate, and that is ball 4. So Ethan Wright has drawn now 3 walks here today. And he becomes the game-tying run on base at first. Danny Zepeda had an RBI single back in the 6th. Hit into a inning-ending fielder's choice in the 7th. This first pitch is in for a strike. Pitch off the plate. Down in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. Trey Freeman doing good work back there to keep the runners from advancing. Count now 2-1 here to Zepeda. And there's going to be a conversation held here. 2-1 the count. 1 out left in this ball game. And the Sandlot coaching staff wants to go out and maybe just calm the nerves of Chandler Fowler, making sure that he doesn't let things get away from him here. As we say, a lot riding on the line here. The winner of this one will play the Hayes Larks. The loser will start heading home. Ball is lifted in the air to right field, and that'll fall in for a base knock. 1 run. Well, they're going to hold that runner at third base. Chasey came around the bag. They cut off the throw. Chasey had to scramble back to third, and now the bases are loaded. So how about Danny Zepeda coming up clutch here with the season on the line? Bases loaded. A double here would probably win the game, and we've talked so much about how clutch this man at the plate is, Jason Wright. He has a chance to prove it here. This is do or die time for Jason Wright and the San Diego Stars. What a clutch situation to be put in. First pitch is outside for a ball. Second pitch is swung on and fouled off, and Wright hits it off of his shin. He's in a bit of pain. But a guy like Jason Wright, he's going to just take a moment to recompose himself, and he'll be right back in the batter's box. There he is. No worse for the wear. 1-1. Takes a pitch for a strike here. The 77-mile-an-hour changeup kind of caught him by surprise. He might have been sitting dead red fastball and didn't get it. So now 1 more strike needed for Sandlot Tulsa. The pitch is hit and lined to the second baseman. He catches it, and that will do it. The season comes to an end for the San Diego Stars. The clutch man in the San Diego Stars lineup made good contact. Had that gotten by the second baseman, that would have been enough to at least tie the game. But out there at second base, Noah Goodshield had just enough reach to make the catch. And Tulsa Sandlot advances. They will play Hayes in 30 minutes. So approximately 2:26 for our start time will be when Tulsa Sandlot will take on the Hayes Larks. So a great battle from the San Diego Stars. They could have just come in today and just completely rolled over and given up, and they didn't. They showed a lot of fight, a lot of moxie, and they made it interesting right to the very end. But they fall by a 9-7 score. So Tulsa Sandlot now 3-1 in the tournament. As we said, they'll play the Hayes Larks in about 29 and a half minutes. And the San Diego Stars finish 2-2 in this year's World Series. And they will be headed home. This has been Matt Jacobs. We thank you for watching this broadcast. The first part of it last night. The last 2.5, 3 innings of it here today. And we will be back here on the NBC YouTube channel in about 25 minutes to bring you Hayes Larks versus Tulsa Sandlot. I believe that'll be Todd Hook on the call for that one. If not, it'll be Frank Martinez. But one of those two very capable gentlemen will be here to bring you that contest. And it will be right here on the NBC YouTube channel. Again, on behalf of the entire BC TV crew, this is Matt Jacobs signing off from Wichita.